Hello everybody and welcome to another one at a time to 99 Hardcore Ironman episode. This is fishing episode number 2. You saw there we just got level 77 and there's level 78. We got a lot of levels this week. I ended up with a little bit more time than I expected, but so we grinded through these 10,000 12,000 or so feathers that I started with. It got us almost to level 82 for minnows. As you see here, we're going to get a quick look at the bank. See how many we have there. We had a little bit over 11,000 trout. I didn't catch how many salmon or anything there, but there were a lot. We're going to have a lot of fish to cook in the end here. We managed to get to level 79, I believe is the next one. There it is. Do we unlock anything? Sea turtles in the fishing trawler, which we're probably never going to do, except I think I'm not sure if it's a sea turtle or a manta ray that you need to fish and cook from the fishing trawler for one of the diaries. And we unlock catching infernal eels. I've never done that and probably never will. That was level 80. We're gonna grind out level 81, and not too much later. Oh, well, that unlocks the manta rays, the last thing on the fishing trawler that I'm probably never going to fish. Again, I already got the full set, don't need to worry about that. And here we see just the end of getting level 82. Like I said, I ran out of feathers and had to do a little bit more tuna and swordfish fishing. It is a lot nicer to fish in the fishing guild than it was to try to fish north of Sears, but the experience rates are just so much lower that I couldn't let go that extra experience of fishing salmon and trout. And there's level 82. Unlocks catching anglerfish and minnows. So from here on out, we are fishing minnows all the way to level 99. I will say for a little bit of time when I wanted to AFK a little bit more than minnows, which you need to be pretty close to paying attention to all the time to get decent XP rates. I did fish a little bit of some sharks just by themselves. But here comes level 83 coming in, I believe. At this point, there's really not a lot to unlock left. We did unlock, I think dark crabs are level 85, but 83 didn't unlock anything. Back to that fishing. Shortly after that, we did get 100,000 minnows, and right after this next level, we get 200,000 minnows. By 99, we expect to get around 4 million minnows, which is equivalent to about 100,000 sharks. From level 80, which is the starting level that you can start cooking sharks, level 80 cooking to 99 cooking takes around somewhere in the vicinity of 50,000 sharks. So it'll give us a big margin. Since 4 million minnows is around, or 4 million minnows will be 100,000 sharks, it'll allow us to burn about 50% of those sharks and still get level 99. So that was level 84. Level 84 fishing coming in. And level 85 fishing. So oh, I was right. That does unlock dark crabs in the wilderness, which we're also probably never going to do. Just because wilderness and hardcore Ironman. Eventually we'll go into the wilderness and do a few things, but probably not until I get a defense cape, which will act as a ring of life in case we get low. At this point, you can see we managed to get a book of knowledge and a couple lamps. We won't be using any of those lamps or that book of knowledge until level 98. A little bit longer of a time between using those lamps as compared to an agility where we used them just about every 10 levels. We'll see how many lamps we end up at the end with. I'm kind of thinking about doing a little bit of a giveaway, maybe a bond, or a membership for a month, of who can guess the closest to the number of lamps, but I'm guessing somewhere between 10 and 11 lamps. We'll see. Either the closest number of lamps, or we might do the exact number of minnows that I end up with at level 99. We'll see. I'll let you guys know a little bit more about that. But as we get close to this level 86, I'm gonna wrap up this episode and see you next week for the next one.